Welcome to the Weekday Report for Friday, April 18th. I'm Jeffrey Zampanti. Here's a brief look at the news. Pleasant Prairie Police have evidence the Lakeview RecPlex may not have been the only location hidden cameras were placed in the case involving Waukegan's Karl Landt and Pleasant Prairie's Melissa Wenckebach. Authorities reported on Thursday that video or photos were also recorded in a women's locker room at the Pleasant Prairie-based company Uline, where Landt and Wenckebach were previously employed. Both face multiple felony charges for capturing images of nudity without consent after hidden cameras were discovered last week at the RecPlex. The 36-year-old Landt was back in custody on Thursday on a separate Lake County warrant and now faces child pornography charges after files were found on his computer's hard drive during a recent search of his home. Landt is due back in court on May 27th. The city's Police and Fire Commission will wait until Tuesday to decide whether to hold a hearing into allegations against Fire Chief John Thomsen. Commission members heard arguments Thursday from complainant Jeremy Ryan's attorney, as well as from lawyers representing Thomsen and the city. Ryan, the president of Firefighters Local 414, filed a complaint accusing Thomsen of a series of incidents where his behavior was unbecoming of an officer. It would take about $25,000 a year over 7 years for a woman to pay back $180,000 she stole from the Kenosha Cemetery Association while employed there. Janet DePoli earlier pleaded guilty to identity theft and theft in a business setting. Prosecutors want the judge to set DePoli's payment schedule before she is sentenced to make sure meaningful restitution is made. The defense said DePoli cannot pay that much per year. It was a royal day at Pleasant Prairie Elementary on Thursday as students and teachers, dressed as kings, queens, princesses, and knights, roamed the castle-themed library. Fifth graders wrote and performed stories for the entire school in an all-day affair dubbed the Royal Storytelling Event. The special day coincided with the school's book drive, which garnered more than 6,000 used children's books in 4 days. The Tremper girls soccer team captured a non-conference win on Thursday night. Jeremy Reeves has the story.
Tremper's Amber Garcia rifled a shot that was deflected by Lake Geneva Badger goalie Aaron Utesh. And onrushing Janelle Kyra then controlled the rebound and scored 3 minutes 45 seconds into the game. And Tremper held on for a 1-0 non-conference victory Thursday night at Amici Field. The Trojans had 18 shots and improved to 6-4 overall. Jeremy Reeves, Kenosha News.
What's trending today? Attendees at a Congregations United to Serve Humanity transit forum on Thursday agreed that Kenosha's bus service isn't sufficient to transport Kenosha residents to and from their jobs, shopping centers, and downtown. Would you support spending more to boost the bus system? Tell us on our Facebook page. Up next is Diane Giles with Voices on the Street.
Spring has finally sprung. People are outside taking care of business and just getting and enjoying outside to enjoy the fresh air. This is Diane Giles. I'm reporting for the Kenosha News, and I've come out to Shopko here this afternoon to ask people, now that spring is here, what are your plans? What are you looking forward to doing? Where would you like to go? And this is what they had to tell me.
Looking forward to working on the new house, getting some of the housework done on the outside, putting up some new gutters.
Looking forward to getting out of the house and hopefully taking the kids to Pets Park a few times and just enjoying being out of the house.
I think mostly I'm looking forward to riding my bike and walking, being outside, not driving so much.
Thanks, Diane. Now here's a look at what we're working on today. Diane Giles has a profile on the Jesus Dance Ministry at Coleman Chapel AME Church, and this week's Sunday Choice feature by Bill Guida looks at old-fashioned businesses that keep old shoes alive. Pick up a copy of the Kenosha News and check kenoshanews.com for all the details on these stories and more. I'm Jeffrey Zampanti with the Weekday Report.